It is recording. That's nuts. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Iron Lung. Now, part 1 was uploaded 22 hours ago, and we ended it off with a bang. Quite literally. Into the face of a rock. So, I like to waste no further time and get back to see where it puts me again. If this is at the start, this is going to suck, but we're going to do a little bit better. If it's back from a save point, which it looks like it is, then we gotta go straight to not over there. We're gonna head straight down. We're gonna take this way. We're gonna go down, we're gonna go up and hit this one. I'm assuming that. I'm not sure. We're gonna use our camera for that one. Otherwise, got a whole bunch of nothing planned. In the meantime, we are currently 400, 522. So we're here. And I'm currently facing 270. I'm going to go face 90, and we're going to head that way for approximately till about 560 on the X. I was thinking about it, right? The sound that the ship makes as it turns sounds an awful lot like the sea moth from Subnautica. And the more I thought about that, the more I realized, damn, I want to play Subnautica. And the more I realized that, I realized, damn, Subnautica 2 is never happening. But, yeah, it is. Wait, now what did I say? 560, okay. I wish I could provide a little bit more commentary during that part. What's up with me? 422. Oh, just this bit. The more I can stick to just actual straight, like, cardinal directions, makes it so much easier. I don't gotta worry about messing up vectors. I don't gotta worry about nothing. Just me and the map. 560 is number to beat. I'm glad that stopped beeping and that stopped going. At 520, what could I possibly be near? The other tip. Close enough. $560. Alright, I'm 518 over. 518 up. So we're at about here. I'm now going to point dead downwards until we hit 325. Oh man. So we're traveling for another 150 some units. Again, the neatest part of this would be to grab a freaking folder and launch it in there. Is there wires I can cross or something? Okay, I really don't think I was supposed to know that. Gulp. Go watch the Markiplier movie. The entry, the SMA body. Hopefully they don't redact this before updating the database, but most people don't understand is that not all subs are built equal. The SMA isn't a burner sub. It really is for exploring and surveying blood oceans. If they send you down in the iron lung, they don't give a fuck if you come back or if the sub comes back because it's a pile of garbage and you're a piece of shit. You come back with photos, great. You sit down there and suffocate quietly, even better. But if they send the SM-8 down, one of the scientists is piloting, and they all expect them to return. Now the SM-8 is in the blood ocean in pieces. No, not hit a rock pieces or sprung a leak pieces. Looks like something tore it up. And the weirdest thing is that nobody else seems surprised. We might have found the first planetary life since the rapture, and they're acting like it's no big deal. I know you're next in line for a realization in the iron lung, and usually that means you won't be seeing the stars again. They don't have an SM-8 anymore. They have 3 burner subs, and a lot of curiosity about AT5. And maybe that means you have a chance. If I do mine. The SM-13, one of the 4 in-service underwater crafts fashioned by the COI for use in conviction realization in the blood oceans. It is designed for deep liquid photography and analysis. Epstein. All rumors of the SM-13 and similar crafts being used for so-called mob justice by way of forced suffocation or otherwise have been proven false. Whoops. Okay. What's it look like? Spindly trees. Alright. Okay, I saw that move. Hold up. Okay. Okie dokie. Anyway, to 325. At 564.15. I'm a little close. I shouldn't be. And we're free. Alright. 50 more meters. I'm not gonna say meters, 50 more units. I gotta get my city saying units. Straight up traveling it. And by it, well, let's just say my units. Alright, 561, 325 is where I'm at. 325, I mean. Which means I'm now about here. We're gonna head to 270 degrees and we're going to 375. This is going to be a long haul. That's 184 meters or so. Oxygen should still be at about 2 down. Depth is shite. Yeah. Tell you what, in the meantime, playing Uma Musume, right? What a fun game. I finally hopped back on after probably not playing since Christmas time. It's already been like a month or so. Sorry, that's not a good sound. It really was the wind, alright. And I'm sitting here looking at this banner for New Year's TM Opera O and Harurara, right? Morbid curiosity, I go in 1,500 carats. What am I close to? Oh, this is this straight, isn't it? Yup, 400. If I'm not perfectly aligned. No, I am. Easy work. 375 is my target. Sweet. 375, 325. We're here. I'm going to go exactly 225. And I'm going to head 25, 25 down to be in the next grid. Maybe a little short of that. Should be it. 350, 300. So I would say if I didn't want to fall a little short. Okay, 355, 305. 355. Oh, wrong way. 355, 305. So I'm here. Now I want to even back out, and we're going to fuck 312. Okay, we're into 312. And it's not gonna like me. That's good. 316. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, whoa! I hit the freaking microphone. Me and old trusty butter knife here. We're gonna use this to check our angle. Make a calculation. 316, 304. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Little. Oh, that's too sharp. Okay, and my end of coordinates are going to be 259, 406. Wish me luck.
Oxygen notification.
Now that sucks. That sucks. Nothing. Okay, 406, 263. 259 is where I gotta be. So my angle was a little bit off. Okay, I'm here. Let's take some pictures, shall we? Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck is that? Alright. We're gonna go 216, 416. This way, this way, this way. That's pretty funny. We're gonna be flying blind just so I can get to this area, this part of the map. I got 3 points of interest left. And then a beeline pretty much back down. That oxygen being that low scares me just a little bit. Okay. At pretty much up, but not really. We're just gonna navigate blind. We're gonna play it carefully by ear. No, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to spawn, actually. Gulp. Just the camera's definitely frontward facing. So we have more room, it looks like, over here. Some boxed in. It pretty much looks so. That's definitely a wall. I'm right here. This is 190, 416. 190, 416, yeah. Gonna hit the old whip that John. We're good to go until 260. Sorry. 285. And we're going down to about 330. What you got for me and old butter knife here freaking out. Yeah, like 330. There might not be shit for me there either. That's the funny thing. Because that wasn't promising. That wasn't. So only lead is here or go here. And assume. I don't want to assume because the last time that ended with me facing a wall. I said 330. Wow. I guess I did. 282. 330. I think 135 does it. Do a little more generous. I'm going to pretty much with that angle. Cool. 375. 260. Am I losing it? Okay. $342.88. So just more. What am I in coordinates? 375, 250, 260. Cool. Now we're going to point 225. We're going to go till we hit maybe a little more tilted that way. We'll do 240. We'll do 235. 235. We're going to 275, 200. That's where they put me down. They can sure as hell pick me back up. I'll double check that. I'm sorry. $275, $200. Okay. I don't know if that saving progress thing is inherently good or if it's just keeping progress. $275, $200. Come on now. 4, 3, 2, 1, off. Let's even back out. Some more X. Cool. 273 works. Or on the 200 line, we're going to follow this line until 175. There should be nothing below me. There should be something close to me, but not that close. anything, I'm straying a little upward. Alright. 180. Close enough. And we're going to 100. Makes that easy. 100 units down. And hopefully they can just, yoink me back up. I need more oxygen. Hopefully I'm not wasting it. Ah, there, saving progress, see? There's no way that's playtime based because I don't think I saw it that often before. Well. Here, 175, 100. Let's turn. That works. Want to end up at about 150, 80. I'm at 150. Hypothetically, I should be inside of a wall right now. 155 is good. .160 is good. 100 line too. Wait. 160, 100. 45, call it. And up. Yo. Now don't tell me. I'm lost. Well, there's a lot here. Well, no way. If you type, and I quote, fuck, bitch, ass, cunt, shit, penis, boobs, titties, dick, balls, butthole, poop, and cum, all 13 of those entries will get you the response of the COI expects. Well, I can just do this one. Behavior warning. The COI expects everyone in the collective to maintain a standard of polite and acceptable behavior. Please consider your language and attitude before interacting. Thank you. If I do fish. Discoveries on Moon AT5. Redacted. Nothing. This works for also creature, sea life, sea monster. Alive. We'll trigger that. Estimate, we already did that. Conviction realization. A humane form of criminal justice used by the COI where crimes are repaid by rendering service to the general collective. Often this is performing surveys, maintenance, or the similarly beneficial tasks. A beneficial task you mean sending me to the depths of hell. Anyway, COI also grants you the consolidation of iron. The Consolidation of Iron, or COI, is a brotherhood of 3 space stations and 2 spacecrafts found on the principle of collectivism and ruled by the popular vote of all citizens, numbering 257 at the time of the century. Its name comes from the iron and steel materials its 2 main stations are constructed from, as the principle of unity and togetherness in the face of the menace from other surrounding stations such as Eden. And that's a key word, and that segues me into looking at Eden. Space Station Eden is the largest man-made structure that still exists in the wake of the Quiet Rapture. More on that in a minute. It was formerly the main station for Mars. More on that in a minute. And the populace still maintain a strong sense of the Martian patriotism and independence, making them a consistent threat to the sanctity and security of the COI. It has a current population of 468 and has the only known remaining trees in its interior garden. The COI considers Eden a threat to all collective well-being after their attack on Filament Station. More on this in the Markiplier movie. First, Mars, the 4th planet from the Sun, and the site first off the 4th planet from the Sun, and the site first off-Earth colony. I don't know why I'm having such a problem with that. First off-Earth colony in 1992 AD. 0 IEC. I guess we'll look this up. Mars was the most populated planet in the solar system before the Quiet Rapture, surpassing Earth in 143 EIC. Now all that remains of Mars' former glory is the Eden space station. Epoch of interplanetary colonization. Interplanetary colonization, or EIC, is an interstellar calendar standardization. It was adopted with the establishment of the first off-Earth colony on Mars in 1992. After death, it was and is the predominant calendar used throughout the known galaxy, although before the Quiet Rapture, many debated switching over to a more standardized measurement of years. IMC, or Interstellar Martian Calendar, was especially popular, owing a large population residing on Mars. After the Quiet Rapture, all stations and Starship Alliances still use EIC. Filament stations next. Eden, we already looked at the C. Use IMC. Interstellar Martian Calendar, known commonly as IMC, the Interstellar Martian Calendar, is alternative to the more widely used EIC. It was poised to be officially adopted by Mars before the Quiet Rapture, whereas EIC is based on the rotation of the Earth. IMC is based on the rotation of Mars, meaning that 1 year in IMC is about 1.8 years IMC. Currently only Eden, a former Martian space station, uses IMC. 357 EIC, the Quiet Rapture, without any prior warning, radio contact with our respective planets was suddenly cut. Nobody can recall having visual contact with any planets when the incident occurred, or experiencing any other unusual phenomena, so it's uncertain what exactly might have happened. Upon investigation, it was observed independently by several stations that where there had previously been planets, nothing remained. Further investigation over the following months revealed that all known planets with sentient life, flora and fauna, a habitable atmosphere, or any sort of natural resources were likewise gone, along with all known stars. The only celestial bodies that have been found since are either uninhabitable moons or asteroids. Many theories have been proposed for this disaster, including religious interpretations of it as a literal rapture, some unknown quantum anomaly, or something more cosmic and sinister. There are no concrete answers yet. Filament Station, was the 4th and largest space station in the COI until 362 EIC, when tensions between the COI and Eden erupted in a 9-day battle on the station. The conflicting battle ended unresolved when Eden troops resorted to sabotaging the station's reactor, resulting in a critical breach. Redacted. Epstein. The breach left Filament Station uninhabitable due to high levels of radiation and has sat empty since. Prisoners taken during a conflict have been undergoing conviction realization in the years since, with the final ones expected to repay their debts and integrate into COI society by 381 EIC. That's pretty much all of that. This segues into another one. Blood oceans, an unexplained phenomenon that has been identified on 4 separate moons since the Quiet Rapture. Moon AT5 and Moon Z8 are the most notable locations, as they are under the control of the COI. Enough research has been conducted on the blood itself to determine that it is indeed human blood, but we have not discovered where it comes from or how it keeps its liquid form. The ocean on AT5 is of particular interest because Epstein. Moonsiate, the site of one of 4 known blood oceans and 2 such moons under the control of the COI. Epstein. Moonsiate has historically been used for the realization of COI convicts until the discovery of the Moon AT5. Sayer 4546 Bebra. And that's it. Well, hypothetically, I have 3 days to be, like, re-entered, because you'll see, what was it? Whoa. You'll see it says 378, and it said integration would happen 381. That's interesting. Oh. I like how none of the cheats on this page are inherently, like, cheating. You get a speaker, you get a rave, you get a view, you get a noir mode, you get a cheat clear, you get a life vest, you get a light, and you get Markiplier. Now that's all neat and all, but how the fuck are you supposed to get to the other one? I see, so I've been wasting my time. Hypothetically, the Iron Lung map says there's teleports. Fuck. Is this him too on the pipes? That's him on the valve. Or on the wheel. It's him on the button. That is damn. Awful lot of mark. Anyway. Oh, and Chica. Okay, that's actually really cute. Fuck. God damn. Hey, there's your E and your E. Now how? In the name of all that's holy. You just want me to, do it all again. I guess we'll head back out to freaking 175, 110. Doesn't matter. We're going to 200. Fuck. This makes this playthrough just a little bit more appealing. Looking at Mark H. Plier. There he is. 175, 200. Sweet. Now we're going to go to 300. Do you know all that boring shit you watched me do in part 1? We're doing it again. $300. Oh, man. What am I close to? Oh, the freaking... Eat a dick. Eat my shorts. Thank you, Mr. Chica. Or Miss Chica. Sweet. 300, 200. Hit our 45 degrees, and we're looking to be at about 360, high 360, 260. Boom. $360, $260. Tell you what else I've been doing. So I own a 350Z, right? Now this is my second 350Z owned. I owned a 2003, and I own a 2006. Both touring, both automatic V6s, 5-speed automatic. But, right, so, they're both Blueberry. One's Blueberry Senior, the 2003, the older one, and one's Blueberry Junior, the new one, the 2006. 2006, I just put new rims on after I put that duckbill spoiler on. And that shit looking nice and pretty. Brought it to the car show in my area today, and we're looking awfully good. I even had a few comments on it. I was talking to this one dude who was real neat. He was real chill. Where am I going? 375, 325, okay. Point is, he was real chill. There was an RX-7 there, but he was standing with me talking about it, right? He had daughters, and he was talking about the initial D-Anime and how it was there. And they were all, ooh. Stuff like that. That was real neat. I don't think I'm traveling enough X as I should be. Yeah. No, a little bit closer to 90 there. Now, the real funny part about that is I'd already seen this RX-7 in traffic, right? Yeah, just in traffic. There's an RX-7, I know. Now, okay, you want me to use the map, that's cool, and you said there's teleports, that's cool. But how am I supposed to find that? I was there. To cross from the south side of the trench to the north, the player must navigate through a tight, unmapped trench with 2 long walls with pillars on them. I was there. Oh. Fuck, so I gotta go all the way over. Okay, we're going to, on this 325 line, we're literally following this until 560. If I have a picture of it. Well, here's the RX-7 in traffic, right? Gorgeous thing, that, really. And then... Come on, there you go. fancy SSR GT7 rims, I think it was. You got that duckbill spoiler, and then you can barely see it there. Those are blue lug nuts that are hexagonal shaped. To go with the valve stems are also hexagonal shaped. Point being, it's all fancy. Blueberry Jr. is kitted out now, and it's hired from the aftermarket intake, the rims, the spoiler, and a new head unit I got for the radio. That's pretty much all I owned under the car, so that's the neatest part. Is that I gotta pay like pretty much another dime to shit that isn't the car payment. Okay, we're at 360. Let me give myself a little bit more leisure room. It's technically 62.5 to be in the middle of this line, which is going to be dead center. But now that we are here, we're going to go up to here. This is going to be 562, 512.2. With as far up as we can go. As soon as I'm there, we get more progress. Three, 7. Oof! $512.5 is the number I'm going for. I believe if you're watching this video, you probably already know my name. I've mentioned it in a few other videos. If you follow me on Instagram, agoldberg458, you can see pretty much my entire journey thus far with this new car. I've been posting reels and the like. Oh, it's been neat. I want to sit on my phone, but there's nothing to do in game. I'm just hitting this damn button. As soon as we get there, it's going to be a little more exciting. What? We still got another 50 units to go or so. 30 now. 512.5. Okay. We are now at this cross grid, like pretty much smack dab in the middle. We're now going to head that way until 387.5. Tell you what, using strictly like north, south, east, west directions, no pretty much fancy angles for the most part, has made this journey real easy. Like real easy. I'm just you know, like I'm just very simplistic path. 80 some units. Man, the microphone really ain't got a whole lot to do. Watching the audio levels ain't shit to pick up. There we go, there's a save point. 387.5. Doesn't got it perfect. Alright. We're now here. We're gonna go 320 or 315. And we're gonna go 25 units. This part is a little perfect. Perfect. Holy moly. We're gonna go 25 units. So this is gonna end up being no, that's 50. No, it doesn't. 25 intervals. Never mind. I want to end up at 372.5. Why doesn't that sound right? 362.5, that's fine. 362.5, 5 something. 4 something. Should be 5 something. Oh, I'm looking the wrong damn direction, that's why. 362.5 and 5. This is really hard. $37.5. Close and damn enough. Alright, market each player. What am I seeing? Okay. Nothing yet. We're now going to face directly upwards. I kind of want to follow this until I see something I don't like, which is going to end at about 550. Haven't even gotten the buzzer yet. Now it's gone. This is a little stressful, I can't lie. I'm not centered. Yeah, I'm not centered. Okay. I'm still good. Still good. I'm still good. When's my entry? We're looking at about 612.5. We'll hit this line, whatever. 375, 612. I just passed through? Oh, no way. Oh my god, I'm free. Let's get to... This should be just our straight path, this line, hopefully. What X coordinate did I just pass through? 371. So just before this line. Oh, my Snapchat's there twice. Let me write this down. Let's hit this one first. So we're going to go to 662.5. Is that right? Yeah, 662.5. Yo. Yo. Alright. With the old thing. And we're going to... Oh, let's play it safe here. 200. Gulp. It's not an inviting sound. I really want to be more down. Let's get that to 660. We'll stay on the side of under. 200. 200. 200. Help me, Chica. That was a very interesting segment there. I didn't think those walls would be as interesting as they were. Oh, we got something right above me. 262. Yep, I wouldn't doubt you neither. Sounds like my hole is screeching for dear damn life. Alright, 200. Let's take some pics, shall we? What are we looking at? A wall. That's a good point. If I face that nasty angle, what are we looking at? We'll turn a little bit more that way. What do you think about that? Oh, that's good. My end up wants to be 180, 576. So I'm close anyway. So what I would say if I wasn't straying a little too close to that wall. There we go. $576. We're good. We're good. Excuse me, dude. Not twice, bro. It's my hour warning. Are you shaking? Why is shit shaking? Yo, let me flick up right quick. 180 dead. that say to continue that way? What the hell it isn't? What are you? I don't know what they call it. But anyway. 180. Oh, that's the wrong way. Where is it? I don't want to be this way. Go. 90 degrees solid. And point downwards. John Anomaly. Later, John Anomaly. There it is. Captured the light. Nothing for me. Let me escape. Because this shit low-key stressing. Within not dying for no reason. I just hit something, did I? $277. $277. $634. I'm here now. Well, I think that's a great place to call it then. Anomaly indeed. That was weird. As it currently stands, we've got one, I guess, more bar of oxygen to work through, and whatever else we have left. We've currently got 2 points of interest left to work at. And then, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be the end of our game. So I am going to pause it here. Well, I'm gonna change our heading. But yeah. I think we hit those teleports I was talking about. 277. Dink. I want to see another save. $634. We go to 325. There we go. Okay. I am going to save it here. Otherwise, thank y'all for watching. Next part, hopefully, tomorrow night. Try and do 1, 2, 3. 3 nights, 3 parts, 3 done. Boom. Until then, take care and enjoy, y'all. I can't think of a better outro as the question. Lighter, nerd.